Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your January 2016 General Tarot Card Read. My name is Dee, and again with me this month is my dear friend Lucy.
Hello.
First off, Taurus, wow, thank you so much for your support. I know for a few of you we gave free readings away. For some of you where we weren't able to, but the ones that did contact us, if we feel we need to do one later, we will do it. I know I've sent a couple personal emails to a few of you, and I probably will do that for some of them. It's just that we also had to finish the whole year too and get these done in time too before the year ends. So, but we thank you guys. We appreciate your support and the positive input that you guys have given us, and we just want to say thank you and send love and positive thoughts your way. You guys have been awesome. So we hope that you've taken the time to watch your year 2016 review, because we really think that it has a lot to do with how your year is going to go. And so what we've done is we've taken the two cards that both Lucy and I pulled for the month, and we're going to go ahead and use that as a kind of an overall, and then we're going to segue into what Lucy pulled, what I pulled, and then we'll give a read together. Then we have a general oracle card for you too that will go, and it kind of actually really does tie into your guys' read this time. Okay, so we're going to start with the card that Lucy got for the month, and she got
the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands is about feeling overburdened and under strain. So that indicates that you need to take a step back and look at the situation. See if you can figure out anything different to do. Sharing of the burden might be one thing, but again, that is your choice.
And we really felt that the month for you was all about your creativity, your self-expression, whether it be through your job and whatever, because for the month I received the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands is about action, moving forward. It makes you feel like you're pushing with your creativity. You're going to get a lot of good ideas this month, a lot of push in that energy that you need to get through the creativity. But when you put the two together, which I thought was kind of interesting, you're feeling this push with creativity, but so for some of you, you might just feel totally overburdened about it. So don't let this energy push you to where you become overburdened. Right. Kind of balance yourself out so that you're getting the best of both worlds.
Yes, you can take a step back and share. You can delegate. There's all kinds of things you can do with it. As an adult, you have choices. So instead of feeling overburdened and under strain, share it. Okay?
Okay. So for the first week of the month of January, Lucy received
the Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords is about cutting through illusions. As you can see, all the swords are lit. They're all lighted. It's truth. It's illumination. It's a new beginning because you're doing away with the old that no longer serves you. So the Ten of Swords is about seeing matters as they really are. It won't be easy. Usually isn't. But you need to do that so that you can move forward. Okay? Move forward on firmer ground.
Right. So for the first week of January, I pulled Judgment. Now, Judgment is the karma card, whereas Justice is more about legal matters and all that kind of stuff. Judgment is more of as you sow, you shall reap type of a thing. So I really feel that for some of you, some of the decisions you made in the month of December are going to kind of be the time. This is where you're going to be sowing some of those things that you reaped. So keep that in mind. Forewarned is forearmed. And I think that for some of you, though, this is going to be a new beginning. It's going to be a new start, but you need to sit and take stock about it and really think about the things that you're going to sow so that you will reap good benefits from it. Now, when you put the two of the cards together, I really feel that for some of you, you're going to feel stabbed in the back. You're going to feel kind of like some of the decisions you made were wrong, and then maybe you're being too hard on yourself in a way. Because I just see the guy on the ground with it on.
Well, it is all about seeing things as they truly are. And once you do that, it releases you from the burden of the illusion. You face the truth. You're ready to begin again.
Okay. So for the second week of January, Lucy pulled
the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is As you can see, the guy looks kind of dejected there. He doesn't see what's behind him as the two full cups. All he's thinking about are the spilled ones on the ground. He's feeling let down, maybe even betrayed. He's grieving, but you still need to try and pull yourself out of that, okay? Don't let yourself become that dejected. Realize that life still has a lot to offer you.
Mm-hmm. Now, for my spread, I pulled the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is about fighting. It feels like you're feeling you're needing to deal with all these petty squabbles that are going around you. You might have people at your work that are causing problems, gossiping. It's almost like just a whole sense of turmoil going on. And the interesting thing that it's about chaos and just that conflict going on. So when you pull in, we got 2 5s for this week, and I think that's symbolistic, and we agree on this. And so I think for you guys, there's some of you that are going to feel conflict in the changes. You're going to feel a dejection. You're going to feel chaos, and you're not going to be able to see the whole picture. So really step back. Don't let the energy from the week before of the Ten of Swords and the Judgment cloud your mind. You need to just kind of step back and be aware of what's going on around you and kind of float above it.
Take a moment there.
Yeah. For the third week, Lucy pulled
the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands it's a positive card. It really is. It's about initial success. It's a pattern of progression. One step follows the next step, follows the next step, follows, and on and on and on. It means you're headed in the right direction. There's still planning that needs to be done, still work that needs to be done, but this is a good card. So focus on your future. Focus on the planning for the future. You're taking the steps. Take them as needed. You don't have to be in a hurry.
So I pulled the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is a woman that's kind. She's gentle. She's very emotional, but yet she's able to kind of sit back and watch the things that are going around her. In some ways, she's very intuitive. She can almost have strong psychic feelings. And I think for some of you from the week before, dealing with your karmic issues and the squabbles that are around you, I think your intuition is going to be heightened enough that you'll be able to deal with the things that are going on. So keep that in mind. And then when you combine the two for this read, you know, it's almost like with your emotions, you're able to look forward in the enterprise that's the plans that you're planning, and you can look at it in an emotional manner and you have it serve you. And then I see, again, I see somebody that's going to be traveling and find a Queen of Cups. I know that sounds kind of, and that could be a man or a woman, you know, I mean, because there are men that can embody the Queen of Cups, and there, you know, are women that can do that too. But I think it's a man and a woman going on there. So let us know.
Possibilities under the stars.
Yeah, especially when you're dealing with that. And maybe it might even be with work and business, because this is about the job, where they might meet somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the fourth and final week, Lucy pulled
the Six of Pentacles. Now the Six of Pentacles shows material gain through your own ability, as either a pay raise or a business venture that's going to go well. It signifies generosity and giving. So either of your money or your time or both. So if you've been working towards your goals and kind of neglecting your family and your loved ones, spend some time with them. If you have a favorite cause, some charity that you love to give to, some place that you like to go and help people, do that. Share yourself and share some of your wealth. Okay?
And I think it's interesting, the progression of your spread is, you know, you start off the beginning of the month feeling kind of dejected and letting things overwhelm you, and then looking at things emotionally, not seeing what you really have, focusing on the bad, and then going from that to the Three of Wands, where you're able to turn and look out what's going on around you, and then being able to turn around and give to somebody. It's a good progression for you guys. So even though the first of the month on Lucy spread is going to feel kind of,
I wish I wasn't here kind of spread, but you know, We all do.
It's going to
in
end
life.
up good. You're going to be able to turn around and give to other people, and,
These
and you're going to
days
get what you need.
Yeah, the days and weeks like this can happen all the time.
Right, that's true. So for the last week of January, my spread, I pulled the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is about rest, happiness, success. It can be about celebration, but it's more of a foundation card because the number 4 is a foundation. It's like 4 legs in a table. So I really think that for you guys, you're going to be grounded this last week of the month on my spread because you're dealing with judgment, maybe some sowing what you reap from December, having to deal with some squabbles in the second week, maybe being either overly emotional or some other stuff going on, but yet in the last week it's good. You've got some good positive stuff with the Four of Wands at the end. And when you combine the two, it's a good matchup.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
really, because you've got happiness, success. You're able to turn around and give to other people, and it's almost like
Celebrate with your family, your
Yeah.
friends, your loved ones, an extended group.
Give
Whatever
out.
you consider family.
Yeah,
Yes.
and give out, because what you give out, you're going to get back. It's going to be sevenfold. I really feel that. So don't be afraid to give out.
Even if it doesn't, it still makes you feel good.
Yeah, true. That's right. Okay. So I want you guys to look at something here, which I thought was kind of interesting, and I told Lucy this. Lucy had a card from every single suit
Yes,
for
I
you
did.
guys for this month.
I did.
So it's going to be about everything for you guys this month on her
Yes,
side,
it is.
which I thought was interesting. Now with mine, though, it's all about cups and wands and sowing what you reap. And cups is your emotions, wands is your job and business. So I really think you're going to have the energy of the night to pull you through. And with her, you're going to feel overwhelmed. But in the end, it's going to turn out really well for you. So for our oracle card, which I thought, again, was interesting,
Yeah.
is called Respect Your Boundaries.
It says, others will not respect the emotional boundaries that you set within your relationships if you do not respect them yourself. Know yourself. Love yourself. If you do not accord yourself with the same care you desire from others, then you will not be shown care. If you do not honor your own truths and dreams, nobody else will. Honor yourself by treating yourself with the same care and in the same manner that you wish others to treat you.
And I really think that this month is going to be a lot about introspection, but it's also going to be setting those boundaries, because from the month before we talked about how change is inevitable, there's going to unavoidable, you're going to have changes in your life. That's just how it's going to be. But now you've seen the changes, you've seen the things that are going to happen, and you need to set your boundaries for you to protect yourself, especially when you've got all this stuff going on this month. So don't be afraid to say no if you need to. Don't be afraid to say yes when you need to. Just, kind of really listen to yourself this month.
Respect your own inner truth.
And respect your, because you're worth it.
Mm-hmm.
You're worth it, Taurus. I mean, you guys are one of the strongest of all the signs. I truly believe in, and it's not just because you're bullheaded, but it's, you guys are very much more grounded. You're an earth sign, and you're, but there are times where you let other people run you over, which isn't right. So respect your boundaries this month. I think that's pretty much it. What do you think, Lucy?
That's about pretty much it.
Well, if you like what you've heard, go ahead and hit the like button. If you guys have any comments, please feel free to leave them. Again, guys, thank you so much for your support. You guys have been awesome. So I hope that you had a wonderful holiday season and the end of the year. And I hope that this year is full of blessings for you guys. And we will be talking to you soon. So walk in peace, light, and love.
Goodbye.